Hey y'all, it's Melissa here at Twin Oaks Family Farm in rural Southeast Ohio, USA. It's September 4th, 2024, and it's a Wednesday. So, it's time for our Watch It Later Wednesday video. Got 3 videos picked out for you today. Kind of sensitive topic on a couple of them. And then the third one is information that you can take and turn it into a do-it-yourself project if you're interested in doing that. I want to show you where I am. I am in the meat bird production barn, and I'm trying to go ahead and get this video done because the schedule is jam-packed today, and I actually just got word that our flock of chicks was over about 25 minutes away and is on its way to the next town over. So I'll just drive in about 4 miles to pick up the chicks, get them home, get them moved in, and really excited to have this flock coming in. This is our 5th flock of 2024. We're expecting 425 Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens. So we've been able to have a little bit of updates through the day on their progress. Most likely, they probably left Cincinnati, Ohio area around 5 or 5:30 this morning. Today's their hatch day. And they would have gone from Cincinnati, Ohio to Columbus, Ohio to Athens, Ohio to Marietta, Ohio. And they're on their way from Marietta, Ohio to our little area of Washington County, Ohio. So I need to get this video done and get in there and get them. So gonna just kind of hit the highlights on some videos. I pulled these off of my watch later list, doing this every week because my watch later list had grown to 100 plus videos, and I'm trying to work my way through those. So I picked out a couple on there that the one I know has probably been on there a while, probably close to a year. And then the other one is more recent. I probably just put it on there, but these are both related to this trend that I am concerned, my opinion's going to come through here on this, a trend that I am concerned is more than a fad, and a trend that I feel like there are powerful forces trying to normalize, at least within American society. And for me and my household and our lifestyle, and probably most of the people in the community where I live, probably most of the people on this channel community, not trying to generalize that, but definitely for my household and I, this is not a trend that we are impressed with, that we would get behind, and it's not one that we want to see normalized. So the phenomena of lab-grown meat is not science fiction, is a reality. I don't even know that I want to go so far as to call it meat. It's a fake imposter of meat, but it is cultivated from cultured cells and grown in a lab. Is it grown? Is it manufactured? Not sure. But a couple of videos that take a look at this topic. These videos, my bias is coming through. They do line up with my feelings on the topic. But the first one, lab-grown meat taking over real meat, ? This was uploaded a year ago. It's on the Acres of Adventure Homestead channel. Their channel started around 2021. Currently has about 72,000 subscribers. That video itself, uploaded a year ago, about 1,700 views on it. It's about 8.5 minutes long. And the host, very down to earth is the impression of the host. They are working toward growing their food, raising their food, knowing where their food's coming from, really prioritizing food sourcing so that they can be confident that they're eating wholesome food. They share their adventures with us on their channel. As he's getting to the end of the video, he's encouraging people to choose real food over fake food. And I'm thinking, gee, that sounds familiar, because not word for word familiar, and not in terms of anything negative, no negative connotation with that, but really giving voice to our feelings as well. Real food over fake food, and their whole theme of all their videos, really resonates with us. Prioritizing your food sourcing, that in a way that emphasizes knowing where the food's coming from, knowing how it's produced, recognizing that animals are created and that seeds and living things all are part of a bigger picture, and that we can cooperate in that process and reap the benefit of harvesting what we sow and what we've produced, and that wholesome food comes from that process. So you might want to check that one out. I will put a link in the description and in the comments. So again, the title was Lab Grown Meat Taking Over Real Meat, ? And that is on Acres of Adventure Homestead channel. Okay, so going kind of along with that theme, and this is a more recent video. This is 2 months ago. This video itself 2 months ago has 188,000 views on it. It's on a channel that has about 1.5 million subscribers. Facts Matter with Roman Balmakov. Hope I pronounced it right. The channel is Facts Matter with Roman Balmakov, and the video is called States Move to Ban Lab-Grown Meat After FDA Approval. So more or less like a news presentation format, shows some video clips of interviews with somebody who is in favor of lab-grown imposter of meat and someone who is against it, and you can take into consideration their points. But it's about a 10-minute video, a little over 10 minutes. I didn't write down any further notes about the video, but just gives you kind of an up-to-date perspective on where is that in the United States now. And you know, and it is accurate. The FDA approved these lab grown meat products a while ago. So if it's not on your radar, you may want to start seeking out information about that. But the FDA did approve at least several companies for producing it. It could be out there in the marketplaces. And it again kind of bears out what was in the first video that I'm recommending, you know, that was from a year ago, that there may be a push to normalize this, to make it very mainstream, and kind of get us so used to it that we don't really investigate it. And and now the considerations, you know, are extending to, like, how's it going to be labeled? Is it going to be very easily distinguishable from meat that comes from actual livestock? So you know, so it's something maybe to have on your radar. Most of us are meat eaters still, so if you're a meat eater, it's something to have on your radar, I would say. So that video is called States Move to Ban Lab-Grown Meat After FDA Approval. So, you know, so that's what we're seeing. It's been FDA approved, but here in America, you know, we're seeing states come on board with banning it. So, you know, it's a process that is unfolding, and probably the only way to know what you are eating possibly is to produce it. So something to think about. And on that note, this is my favorite one that I'm going to recommend. So this is a video called Small Scale Microgreen Growing. This video is less than 5 minutes, about 4.5 minutes. It is on the channel Patriot Ridge Farms. I really like this channel. Really love this channel. Veteran owned, West Virginia, USA family farm. Lots of videos on there about their pigs that they're raising, about their efforts to have a sustainable farm, to have sustainable food sources. You want to check it out. I really like it. I think it's a great channel. Currently, it's a rising channel. Looks like currently they have about 1,200 subscribers. This particular video, Small Scale Microgreen Growing, was uploaded about 7 months ago, has about 777 views on it. And basically, in that video, the host shows us his setup for raising microgreens, and explains to us how you can take a set of microgreens that you're growing from start to finish in about a week to 10 days. It looks like an easy setup, and he explains that with this you can have fresh greens all the time, year round. So with just electricity and some simple supplies, you're good to go. So Small Scale Microgreen Growing on the channel Patriot Ridge Farms. So we're set up for meat birds. I hope you'll join us on our channel, Twin Oaks Farm Poultry, to keep up with our meat bird flocks and see how we raise Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens for great, wholesome poultry from start to finish in about 6 weeks. And I'm out of here. going to go get the chicks. We'll check back in with y'all later. God bless you.